Okay, everybody. I'm not planning on making a video out of this, but I also didn't plan on making a video out of my rock cleaning process either. That just started as a little 2-minute clip that wound up being a 4.5-day video project. So today I'm going to start putting my tank together. I've got all the rocks ready. I've got some wood in the other room that is ready to come out of the soak that it's been in. I've got a few plants, not a whole lot, but it'll be enough to get them in there and get something going so I can actually get this process started. I have not yet begun cycling the tank in. The filter that is in there is basically just an empty canister. I have no biomedia at all in it yet. I don't even have the ceramic rings or bio balls or anything in it. It's just an empty filter. So that's going to get set up today. I am in a situation where I feel like I need to press this a little faster, so I'm going to force the cycle. I noticed yesterday my snakeskin gourami in my African tank has some damage on his head, and I think it is because he's just getting so big that when he darts around in the tank he's banging into things and he's injuring himself. So I really need to get them into this bigger tank soon. So today is going to be a big leap forward, and I might even have some fish in there by tomorrow, or we'll see. I don't know. Like I say, alright everybody, that's the leftover rocks. It's a couple hours later. I'm not going to go into a huge ton of detail, but there's your big reveal. That's what I've done with it so far. The plants have a long way to go growing in. There's still plenty of little nooks and crannies and details and probably little stuff I'm going to do as I go on. I've got another power head I need to add and things like that. But for the most part, this is what I think it's going to look like. I'll have to really sit here and let it digest for a while. I've been staring at it for the last hour. Nothing's really rubbing me the wrong way. Nothing in there seems out of place. I'm getting better at sort of looking into the future and sort of visualizing what this is going to look like once those plants grow in. My only thing I really need the plants to grow in is where this piece of wood's been cut, and it has a very unnatural flat top on it like that. So once that Java fern roots in and gets growing, it'll actually just look like vegetation growing on top of some roots coming up out of the ground. I can't remember the name of that sword. It's some kind of red sword. I've got the tag in the other room, so I will be able to tell you what the name of that one is. Most of these spindly little plants are temple plant, which I like. It's easy to grow, it's easy to propagate. It just soaks nutrients out of your tank. It's good stuff, so I like it. Doesn't take a lot of food or light requirements. Got some kind of crip right there. I don't know the name of it because it was just in the bag with the price on it rather than the name. So that is just some kind of crip. If you can identify it, go ahead. I got a comment section below. Please use it. More of that temple plant, and then I got, this is some other kind of, again, I got the tag in the other room for this one, but it's another kind of sword, and it's a green marble or something marbled sword, really pretty. So I got that, and I was lucky enough that I got one that was large enough to be divisible right out of the bag. So I started out with two for the price of one. All I got to do now for this afternoon, and then I'm going to actually stop for the day and let it digest, is put the backing on. Now, I had somebody ask me once if I was going to do paint the back, and I told them no, and I told them I would explain what I'm going to do. What I do in my tanks is I just go up to the big Mart store and I get as much fabric as I need from their sewing section. It's the same place I buy my material for my filters. And I get a couple, in this case I got 2.5 yards, so I have a couple of feet extra to work with in case I need it. And I'll just use some transparent sticky tape and hang this cloth across the back of it with tape, and I'm done. And no fuss, no muss, no drying time, no nothing. If I want to change it tomorrow, I just peel the tape off, pull it down, and in 5 minutes I've got a new backing on it. It's not one of those kind that you got to squeeze all the bubbles out on the glass or anything. So I will shoot one final segment of this little video just to sort of give you what it's going to kind of look like for now. I got to, there's still some stuff that's going to change. I'm sure I'll add some more plants. There's another power head I need to put in there. But as far as being like the bulk layout of what the tank is going to look like, I think this is pretty much it. And then again, I will go ahead and get this installed, and we'll do one final little section of this and show you what it looks like with the purple backing on there. And you might be surprised, it won't be as purple as you think, and it won't be as distracting as it may seem to have a big purple background in a fish tank. Believe it or not, my gourami tank and my angelfish both have purple backgrounds in them, and I bet you never noticed. So sit tight, we'll get this on, and we will show you what it looks like with the purple in the back. And there it is, everybody. I deliberately left a little bit of that wrinkling in the fabric right there, just to give it a little bit of texture. I don't know if I like it or not yet. I've got the other side pulled tight enough that it's smoothed out, so I'm kind of waiting to see on that. I don't think I like it at this point. But as I said, this is going to, get fine-tuned over the next few days, and, I'll move a little of this, probably adjust a rock there. There's more plants I need to add. I've mentioned a couple times now I still need to add another power head. But I've been testing this morning, and all my water parameters are right where I want them to be. I have sort of forced the cycle, and I'm actually going to start adding fish today. So this is going to be the end of this video. Glad you watched it. I hope you enjoyed it. And later we will shoot some more video once I've got the fish in the tank, and then we can actually talk about how I'm forcing the cycle and what I mean when I say that. And I'll explain that whole process, and hopefully we'll see some fish swimming around in there in the next video. So sit tight, and I will see you real soon. Thanks for watching.